Good morning. Here we are on June 24th, 2021 at the World Collection of Crape Myrtles in McKinney, Texas. So let's see what's here. Following a pathway. I'm not seeing any labels on the plants so far. Maybe there will be. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of flowering. This should be the peak time for a lot of varieties anyway. Okay, there are labels. This one is Royalty. Velmas. I'm not sure what these are. There is some winter damage from the February freeze on some of the plants. Here's a sign. It says Botany of Lagerstromia, which is the genus name of Crape Myrtles. It gives the history of plant classification and the species used in hybridization and so forth. And they do have a few other plants here. These are, it looks like little gem magnolias, and also holly, Burford holly. This is right at the edge of suburban development. You can see the houses over there. And there's a green belt with big trees on one side. And we'll continue on here. Okay, they seem to have things grouped according to colors. There's a label here on the walk called Lavender Room. And then over there is a red room. And over there is a pink room. So here is a mound. Let's go up here and see what's going on up here. It looks like dwarf varieties. So this bed, oh, this is pretty right here. Looks like they've had some losses in here, and there are quite a few weeds. There's some construction going on over there, so you can hear the equipment. Yeah, this could use a little maintenance here. But these are apparently just dwarf varieties. Here's a mockingbird, or was a mockingbird bird, on this sign that talks about the culture of Crape Myrtles. you can pause the video if you want to read that. So as I was saying, there's some winter damage. It looks like there's quite a bit in this bed. They've had quite a few losses. These are not labeled, so I'm not sure what they are. They need some pruning to take out the dead. Here's one called Victor. I think that's a red, dark red. And these are not flowering yet. So I guess I expected more flowering here towards the end of June, but so far not a whole lot of flowering. And there's quite a bit of lawn area and other plantings such as these little gem magnolias. So here we go. Oh, I wondered where the parking was here. Oh, this is not parking. Well, there is some parking. And this is the main entrance. I guess I came in the back way. I saw someone earlier. Here's a rake, so I guess somebody is in here doing some maintenance. And here's the main sign. These are flowering right behind the sign. There's a pink one, and the white one is probably natchez. I'm not sure what the pink one is. It's not labeled. These are probably Basham's Party Pink. It's a very popular tree form, Crape Myrtle. So those are starting to flower. And here's a tree. It says this tree was donated by the National Arboretum in Washington, D.C. to commemorate the opening of this special park, 2011. And the same thing is written here. This tree was donated by the National Arboretum in Washington, D.C. to commemorate the opening of this special park, 2011. So that's this one, which just a moment ago I suggested it might be the natchez variety. I'm not sure, but that's my guess. And then I don't know what these are. Some of them have this sort of reddish bark. And this is that tree that was donated again behind the sign, the main sign, and looking out toward the entrance. And I'll just pan around. I lived in Dallas for about 12 years, and McKinney, where this park is located, used to be a small town, quite separate from the rest of Dallas, but now it's just dense urban development all the way. It's really surprising to see. Here's another sign. Talking about the history of crepe myrtles in America. And again, you can pause that if you'd like to read it. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, they do have other crepe myrtle plantings here. I've seen a little bit of it so far along the parkways, and I believe they have different varieties planted on the parkways, but this is the special collection. And I guess I would like to see better maintenance here, in my own opinion, and more labeling. Of course, I know in a situation like this it's difficult to keep labels because of vandalism, but anyway, here you have it, the world collection of crepe myrtles in McKinney, Texas. So in closing, I'll mention, besides the collections here in McKinney, there are some other towns and counties in Texas that call themselves the Crape Myrtle City, the Crape Myrtle County, the Crape Myrtle whatever, since crepe myrtles are so popular in this area in Texas and throughout the Southeast, actually. But anyway, I wanted to check this one out. And behind me here is a little gem magnolia, and I'll show you a flower. Here's the flower of the little gem magnolia, and I just love the fragrance of the magnolia flowers. The flowers are quite small on this variety, as is the foliage, but there you go.